Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make this beautiful amethyst and agate bracelet with lava beads. Hello and welcome back to another video. If you are new to my channel, thanks for tuning in. I hope you like what you see. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get more information about what we do here at Violet Box. And if you're returning, welcome back. Alright y'all, so today I'm going to be showing you how I make that beaded bracelet that you just saw. That's made of amethyst, agate, lava beads, and a charm. So let's get right to it. Okay, so what I like to do when I start is I make sure I thread my elastic string through my needle, and I make sure I have a long enough tail so while I'm threading this I don't lose it. Now I like to start with a spacer bead, and I start with a spacer bead because that's where I want my knot to hide. If I can't get it to fit in there, I usually fit it inside of one of these beads just so you have a cleaner look. I also keep my string attached to my spool because I don't want to waste material, so it's a little easier. So, spacer bead, that is not the hole. Lava bead, charm, lava bead, and spacer bead. So that's done. And now I do 5 of my agate beads. A spacer bead. My amethyst beads are next. I love that I can use the spacer beads to visibly separate the colors without them just sitting right next to each other. I don't know, it's just me. Whenever they sit on top of each other, it's just... I feel like it's a cleaner look with the spacer beads separating everything out. That's just me, though. Make them however you want. Look, me and this bead are gonna fight. There we go. Rude. Alright, and then my last spacer bead. And my 5 agate beads. Look at that. I love making these bracelets. I don't know why. I have so much fun doing this. I get hype. I really do. My energy level soars. I don't know why. Probably because I love what I do. And when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Okay, so now that I have the full thing threaded, what I like to do is I like to double thread it to give it some integrity, or else when someone tries to put this on, this bad boy is gonna snap. So I make sure I have a decent sized tail. I keep it attached to my spool, and I just start threading it through. I'm not worried about any lumps and bumps that I may get. You just want to make sure that while you're doing this, it doesn't end up too tight, because then when someone tries to put it on, that tension is going to be too high and it's going to snap. So I kind of just, I don't go crazy with tightening it. I thread it fairly loosely. make sure I have my tail so I know what's going on. Come on, needle. There you go, buddy. Alright, and we're on the last 4. 1. Hey, why you no go? There you go. Awesome. Alright, so I stop, like I said, I stop at this spacer bead because that's where I want my knot to go. So I remove my needle, I cut my thread, I tighten it, and I start tying my knots. So when I tighten it, I try to pull it like this, and then I just pull one side, making sure, each side, making sure not to lose my thread as I tighten it. See? Now it's nice and tight. And I do 6 knots, so I do 3 on one side and 3 on the other, and that's to secure these 2 together, and then to secure those 2 to the original thread that I had put in there. So, remember, not too tight. It may look like I'm making it tight, but it's elastic string, so it's actually not. And then I flip the whole thing over, making sure to hold on to my thread, and you want to make sure you're doing this in between the appropriate beads, or else you're going to have string covering a bead, and it's not going to be a very clean look. Alright, and that's number 3. I make number 3 nice and tight to make sure everything is secure and the knot gets small enough to fit inside the bead. I stretch my cord and then cut it. And then I try to make sure I can get that knot inside of this bead. So, boop. And I have a nice clean look. Look at that bad boy. Oh, also, I print out, I'll show you guys start to finish, I print out my own little jewelry holders and tags. So this is what it looks like, and I'll make another video later showing you guys how I do it. But this is what it looks like before I cut it out, and this is what it looks like after I cut it out. So pretty much after that, what I do is I make sure the front of the bracelet is lined up with the front of my tag. And that's the front of my tag, that's the front of my bracelet. I just grab a stapler and I staple it together. Now I know it probably looks upside down when you look at this card, because this is upside down versus this. However, when you put it together and you flip it over, it's not upside down. So, there you have it. That is how I make my cord bracelets. Elastic bracelets? Elastic bracelets. Beaded bracelets. I'm losing it. Alright guys, so I hope that video was helpful to anyone wanting to make bracelets. Shows you guys how my bracelets are done. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what colors you want to see next. That's about it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Saito, I'm coming.